Hey guys, it's Sid again. So last time, I said I was going to talk about damage modifiers. This time, I'm going to talk about damage modifiers. And what does that mean? What it means is things that alter the amount of damage you do. I punch him, I crit punch him. It's different. Punch does half a heart, crit punch is 3/4. A diamond sword will do 3.5 hearts, 70. And that take in there is kind of annoying. Let's just reset this. There we go. This guy has 100 hearts, by the way, so there's no chance of me accidentally like one-shotting him. Though, I guess to be safe, let's just whoops. There. Okay, we got one dummy with permanent instant damage, which he's a skeleton, so it heals him. And 70, 3.5 hearts, like we expect from a diamond sword. If we crit, it does 105, which, if you'll note, is 70 times 1.5, so you do 1.5 damage on a crit. 1.5 times. Axes, 90, 135, so again, 1.5 times damage on a crit. For those of you who are very new to the game, to crit, do extra damage, hit the enemy while you're falling. Simple as that. Now then, we have other modifiers though, beyond just crits. For example, enchantments. And your primary enchantment that you like is sharpness in general. And so sharpness is nice and simple because it just shows you, I'm poking my screen now, how much damage it does, right? 9, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12. So I'm not going to show you all these because they're fairly straightforward, right? 10 is 100, 5 hearts. Cool. 12 is 120, 6 hearts. So, not really a huge improvement. 4 levels of sharpness was 1 heart difference. Not great. That first level though, that's a bigger difference, right? That's a whole versus this is a half. Swords get the same, 1 for the first bit, then 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So a regular sword, sharpness 3, sharpness 5, and the regular sword, 70, 90, 100. Fairly straightforward. Now the interesting thing is that if you note, it gains 1 attack damage and the speed is still 1, which means it's gained 1 attack damage per second. The sword, however, since it has 1.6 attacks per second, gains 1.6 damage from the sharpness, which means the sword, when enchanted, gets a bigger benefit than the axe. And since it was already better by a lot, definitely you want the enchanted sword more than the enchanted axe. The axe still does have its uses, because 12 is still more than 10. Now here's something interesting though. I'm just going to show you with the sword. It's the same for everything I've looked at though. 70, 105. Okay, so that was plus 35 or times 1.5. 100, 135. So as you can obviously tell, it's not 150. The damage is not getting multiplied by 1.5 anymore. It's still getting that same plus 35 that the regular sword gets. And I figure what's up with that is that crits do not affect your enchantment part of the damage, just the basic. So a crit with the sword, doesn't matter what's on it. If you crit with a diamond sword, plus 35, which is plus 1 3/4 hearts. If you crit with an axe, it's going to be plus 45, which is plus 2 1/4 hearts. Now then, we have sharpness, that did a little bit of bonus, but let's compare that to the actual proper enchantment for fighting a skeleton, smite. So regular sharpness 1 axe, 100, smite, 115. Let's compare that to the regular axe as well, which is, I believe, 90. Yes, that gave us a little bit of bonus. Let's get some higher levels of smite going on here too. There we go. Okay, first 3 levels, because that's what's going to be on my bar right now. 90, 100, 105, 110. Okay. A smite 1 axe does 115. Now that's better than sharpness 3. So, big difference here. And again though, the crit is plus 45, so no, it does not affect it. This does 135 and 165, so it is getting, nope, no, 140 and 165. So it's getting plus 25 or plus, well, I guess 2.5 attack damage per thing, per level, right? Because plus 10 is plus 1 attack damage, right? So yeah. So smite is smite's pretty amazing for killing a skeleton. And in fact, smite 1 does 115. Same as sharpness 4. So yeah. And of course, if you're going for the overkill achievement, doing a bunch of hearts all at once, 215, that is over 10 hearts right there. Smite 5. With a crit, that's 260, which is 13 hearts of damage. So the proper enchantment, if you have the proper tools to get the job done, it will benefit you a lot more. Now then, we've gone over enchantments. It works the same on the sword, where it's plus 25 per level, so smite is even better on a sword than on axe. This right here is probably the best way to kill a skeleton, because look at that, that's almost as much, and I can hit a lot faster. But then there is another modifier to damage. And what is that modifier? It is the potions. Got a potion of strength and got a potion of strength 2. And so as you can see, potion of strength plus 3 attack damage. Well, let's test that, okay? So our normal punch now does 40, so it is getting plus 3'd. And the diamond sword, which did 70, does 100. Cool. So I bet with this that did 100 before, that did 80 before, it'll do 110. Sweet, just how I thought. Still got strength, cool. The interesting thing is though, that the potions do stack with the crit. So if you crit with the strength potion on, the strength potion gets the multiplier as well. So that means for a sword that does 80 normal, or 70 normal, 70 normal is now going to be up to 100 with this, and if I crit, 150. So strength potions do crit, and strength 2 crit even harder. 130 multiplied by 1.5 makes 195. But then the sharpness that adds 10, that happens like after everything else and does not get any bonuses. And I don't know what this means for you, but if it helps you in PvE, PvP, helps you stay alive. There you go. That's how modifiers to damage work. You have your basics, and actually, now that I think of it, with strength 2 on, because I can hit him really fast, right? I'm doing 70 times, that wasn't very smart. That was not very smart at all. Okay, well I'm gonna have to reorganize those later. But just with potion strength level 2, you do 70 times 4 hits per second is 280. 280. Where's the sharpness 5? Diamond sword. Does 160 times 1.6 is 256 versus 280. So with the strength 2 potion, my punch does more damage per second than a sharpness 5 diamond sword. I can't quite punch as fast, or I can't quite jump as fast as I can punch, but I would probably say that this is actually more damage per second than I would be doing with the sword right now. So yeah, strength 2 makes my fist more dangerous than a sharpness 5 diamond sword. But in some experimenting I did, I think armor might actually change that, because it no longer seems to be just like 4 pieces of armor blocks 30% of damage or whatever. It's actually quite interesting how armor seems to work now, but I think we'll have to save that for next time. Until then, see ya.